When the love of his life goes missing, Earl will risk everything to try to find her. In his latest book, Panic Point, author Bill Briscoe takes us on the journey of a former Navy SEAL as he searches desperately for his bride in the Smoky Mountains. But is her disappearance part of a bigger issue? Bill Briscoe has that answer. I'm not sure that he's going to tell us today, but we will get a little bit of a scoop on the book. Thanks for being here, Bill.
Well, thank you.
So glad to have you.
It's nice to be here. It really
so
is.
The last time you were in, you were talking about your first book, Peppermint's Promise, right?
That's correct.
And so this is sort of a continuation of that a little bit.
It is. The characters in this book, Panic Point, are from the first two books. And as you mentioned earlier, deals with a man by the name of Earl Helmsley. He's a former Navy SEAL, and he gets married. He's 28 now, and this is his first marriage, and they take a honeymoon in the Smoky Mountains because she's an avid camper. Well, the second day of their honeymoon, in the morning, he goes down to a waterfall. It's about 100 yards from camp, but his wife, Morgan, stays behind. While he's at the camp, while she's at the camp, he gets a weird feeling that somebody's watching him.
Ooh.
So
you set it up well, Bill, and indeed, he goes back to find her?
He goes back to find her. She's not there. There's no evidence of any animal attack or anything, but she's not there.
And so he kind of goes through the process of looking for her, but maybe this isn't a single incident, right?
Well, it's not a single incident. He does go looking for, and the Park Service, the people at the Park Service do searches, and they search for 14 days. All the evidence is wiped away because of the rain. Now he's devastated.
Right.
He goes back home to his home in Belmont, New Jersey. Well, he gets a letter. The letter says, "We may know where your wife is." So this sets it up.
Well, this is so good. I'm excited now. Your first, the Peppermint's Promise was sort of a YA novel. It was great for emergent readers and things. Would you say this is a similar thing, or is this more of a,
Well, the first novel, Peppermint's Promise, it was just contemporary fiction, but it ends in kind of a mystery, and that goes on to the second book. And then the third book just builds on it with some of the same characters. I
like that. That's cool. Okay, now you went and you did some research in the Smoky Mountains with your lovely wife, Liz, right? And so you guys, that's kind of cool. How was that, being able to do the research out there?
It was really good because, in fact, we went back twice to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And we talked to the park rangers, and we got an idea of how they do things for search and rescue. But it was really fascinating, that area, and the park rangers are just super people, good people.
Awesome. Now, Bill and Liz are some of my very good friends. They're OU fans, and I understand that there's some sort of Collier connection to this book, right?
Well, there is. there is a connection. I get a real enjoyment out of using fringe names in the book. Now, all the people that are in the book, I'll use their first names and sometimes their last name with a derivative. But there is some people in there that I think you might know. Now, they're good people. I don't use any bad people.
Good. I want to make sure, Bill. That'd be awkward. Right? If I found out the villain is.
They're not evil people.
Okay,
so
good deal.
There's a person in there or two that you may know.
All right. Well, so we'll have to look out for those little eggs in there. Hey, so you're doing a book signing. Tell us about that. That's coming up on the horizon.
Yes, I have several book signings. June the 5th, I'm a guest speaker at one of the Lions clubs there in Canyon. And then we have a book signing on July the 5th at the library there in Canyon. Then July the 6th, I have another signing at the Burrowing Owl bookstore in Canyon.
Very good. So we'll put all that information for you on myhighplains.com. We're also going to give you a link for Bill's website so you can check that out and find out where you can buy the books. But Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all that business, right?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple.
Very good.
and burring owl. in
Very
Canada.
good. Bill, thanks for coming by.
Well, thank
It's
you.
always good to see you. Boomer Sooner, right?
Boomer Sooner.
Here we go. We're cheering on for our 8th championship. Up next, if you have a pet that you're proud of, you can show them off at this year's Potter County 4-H Pet Expo.